is the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, an old man, selfish, who had lived all his life alone, counting his money and neither spending it nor sharing it. Ebenezer Scrooge has entered the dictionary as a synonym, English lesson students, as a synonym for miser. For example, don't be such a Scrooge. His business partner was Jacob Marley, who lived his life the same way. They had been two cold-hearted men together until Marley died. It's Christmas Eve, and Scrooge is in bed. His room is dark and cold because he won't pay for light or heat, but his heart is even colder. Suddenly, there's a knock on the door. Marley is coming back from hell to warn him that if he doesn't change his ways, he too will die unloved and lonely. He wants him to expect 3 ghosts to teach him how to change his ways. What if you were given a second chance to get your life right?
Hey now, what do you want with me?
A lot.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Jacob Marley? I don't believe it.
Why don't you believe it?
A slight stomach ache makes my senses imagine things. You must be an indigestion. Why have you come? What do you want with me?
Do you believe in me or not?
I do, I must.
But why?
But why have you come to me?
I wear the chains I made in life. I wore it lock by lock and yard by yard, and I wore it with my own free will. It's a fearful chain.
Jacob, you are frightening me. Speak comfort to me.
No, I have none to give. Ebenezer.
You were always a good man of business. You were always a good friend to me.
I know. Expect 3 spirits, and they will haunt you. The
3?
first one will come tomorrow night at 12 o'clock.
3 spirits? 3? Can't they all come at once? Surely they can all come at once and save time and money.
No, they can't. That will be too easy. Expect the second one the next night at midnight, and the third one the next night at midnight.
Jacob, don't leave me. Don't leave me, Jacob.
Marley disappeared, and another ghostly figure appears. This spirit is soft and gentle, delicate and glowing. Its robes and gowns seem to flutter in the night air. This is the spirit of Christmas past, who is going to show Scrooge how he threw away the chance of a happy, loving family by only wanting money.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past. Rise and walk with me.
But I am a very old man and I may fall.
The spirit shows a lonely little boy, sitting at his desk with no friends, completely alone and sad.
Good heavens, I was a boy there.
Your lip is trembling. And what's that up on your cheek?
Nothing, nothing. There is something in my eye.
These are just shadows of the things that have been.
My old.
This is my old schoolhouse.
Yeah, the school is not quite deserted. There's a little child sitting on his own.
Poor boy, poor boy. Spirit, why have you come to torture me?
I told you these are just things that have been. I can't do no more.
Haunt me no longer.
One more shadow.
The spirit shows, that picture there, shows a beautiful young girl called Belle, Scrooge's ex-fiancée, who broke up with him because he had changed too much in his pursuit of wealth. They were both poor when they met, and Belle loved the man he was before he became greedy. When Scrooge sees her again through the spirit of Christmas past, he is reminded that he lost the love of his life because of his greediness.
I'm all your mistakes, all your things that you could have done but you didn't.
Spirit, I wish things had been different when I was young, when I was a child. But it's too late now.
It's never too late. It's never too late.
Music. Oh, sorry, music is otherwise. So, Scrooge has been shown how different his life could have been if love and friendship had been more important to him than money. But his suffering is not over. The second spirit appears, the spirit of Christmas present. The spirit is going to show Scrooge how his assistant, Bob Cratchit, is reduced to terrible poverty because he has paid so little that his young son, Tiny Tim, is dying for lack of enough money to pay for a doctor.
Ha 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 ha! Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, Scrooge! Have you been a good little boy? No? Well, we better change that. Come with me. Come and know me better, man. I am the spirit of Christmas present. Have you never seen the likes of me before?
No, never.
Have you never walked with any of my elder brothers?
You have more brothers, Spirit?
1800. Ho 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 ho! 1842 to be exact.
1842?
90.
I can see a I can see a cup, but no sword, Spirit.
Indeed. Peace on earth, goodwill toward man.
Spirit, take me where you must.
Okay, Scrooge, grab hold of my robe.
Where are you taking me, Spirit?
Bob Cratchit.
Bob Cratchit, my clerk.
Indeed.
So Scrooge wouldn't pay any money for me today. Oh, because it's a Christmas day and I need to feed my children and keep our house warm.
Dad, we are fine.
I wish we will have a better Christmas dinner for today, but we can't afford it.
Come on, Dad, it's Christmas and we have each other. And that's what we need. Christmas is all about love, isn't it?
Yes, I know. We have to remember the Christmas season is about the sharing, giving, and being grateful for what we have.
I didn't know Bob has a crippled son.
I wonder why.
Tell me, Spirit, will the boy live?
I see an empty seat at this table. If nothing changes, if you don't change your ways, this child will die.
That can't happen, Spirit. Tell me this child will be saved.
Merry Christmas and God bless us, everyone.
Forgive me. What is it that's sticking out of your coat? Is it a foot or a claw?
I lost one.
Oh God! Ignorance is falling off.
What fun.
Have you seen it?
Look here.
Has anyone seen it?
Look down here. Ah.
Oh!
You lost your baby.
Found it.
Are they yours, Spirit?
They are men's. You men created them. Meet ignorance
Oh!
and want.
Oh!
They are basically your fault. Beware them both.
Surely someone must have done something about it.
Someone, you have to do something about it. You people have to change your ways. You have to want less and love more.
Ignorance and want represent a society that fails to meet the most basic needs of its people. The ignorance of such a society is terrible because it is blind to people who rely on others for protection and care. More music. Is yet to come. The third spirit is the ghost of the future. Scrooge has already learned how hated he is, but now he is going to be shown what the future could be if he doesn't change his ways.
You are the third one. I know. You are the spirit of Christmas yet to come. Tell me what it is to happen to me, to all of us. Show me what it is that I must see.
This is your grave. You died alone. Nobody loved you. Nobody cared. Nobody is crying at your grave. Nobody is missing you. You are in hell with Marley. And this is the grave of Tiny Tim, who died for no reason except for the lack of money. And unlike you, his family are heartbroken, and their family and friends are missing Tiny Tim very much. He was such a sweet little boy with a good heart and was much loved.
Merciful heavens. The future looks terrible. Spirit, tell me what it is I can do to change it. I promise to change.
Ebenezer Scrooge was as good as his word. He did it all, and infinitely more. And as for Tiny Tim, who did not die, and Scrooge was like a second loving father to him. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as anyone could be. And he changed the future he'd been warned about. When he did finally die, he was much loved and greatly missed.
Merry Christmas. God bless us, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons that they teach. So the moral of this story, despite everything, was that if the change starts with you, if you want to see the change around the world, you need to start with yourself. And you change, and then everything else changes. So when Scrooge changed, then he became a different person, and then everybody around him changed, and they became different. And also, out of my 3 ghosts, where is the third one? They became 3 kings. And what do? They spread, they give out crowns and chocolate and kindness and love and everything. So we've got some sweets for you, some crowns for you, and a song for you we would like you to sing with us. Yeah.